So today we are tackling this ceiling. See this whole room is being renovated. So we are overboarding this ceiling. So first thing, you can see here, Chris, Plastering Guru, hello. He's found all the joists this side. The electrician has actually made those circular cuts. We will also find all the joists on the other side. Then we will string line through. That's been done for us by the electrician. And then once that's all string lined, we'll have a nice grid to show where all our plasterboards need to go. It allows us to measure precisely how many boards we need. I use a multi-tool. This is a Milwaukee brand, Milwaukee Multi-Tool, which is fantastic, very durable, super reliable. The Plastering Guru over there, he's a huge DEWALT fan, so he uses a DEWALT Multi-Tool, also brilliant. Pros and cons with each, but basically they both do the same thing. So you can see I basically cut a small square out either side of the joist. Sometimes I get a hammer just to knock the bit of wood out, and that fully exposes the stud. And that is probably the simplest method I've found to find all these joists. I like to use the multi-tool. Don't forget, always wear these when working above your head. These are £2 from Toolstation, no excuse. And dust mask. All the particles in this, not good for the old lungs, so get your dust mask on. Safety gloves. And then crack on. And to string line the ceiling, let's get it string lined. We're going to use our trusty plastering stilts. Love these tools, super handy, and for people that aren't familiar with plastering stilts, they are so much easier than perhaps they look. You do require some basic balance. I must admit, I've had in my experience that the less balance you have, the harder you're going to struggle with these. But generally speaking, if you've got a bit of basic balance, you're probably going to be fine, and it just saves getting up and down off the hop-ups again and again. These are very, very well used. These have served me proud.
I've got to get new big straps and stuff for it.
Yeah. Right, getting there. Whew, nice light. My safety specs on, feeling very health and safety tucked away. I am missing my high vis. Not work on my natural speak.
Hold up, so free again, it's not very fluid. Ready to sit.
So string lining is easier with two people. But you can do it on your own if you are working on your own. You can do it on your own. You just have to screw this side, screw it into one end, and then pull it to the other side, twang it, and then unscrew. It's just a bit of a faff and quite time consuming. And if you don't screw it in properly, that'll happen. Right, wrap it in again. And then obviously,
it's not actually coming out.
Oh yeah, that's better. I'm just re-chalking depends on the chalk. This string's doing what, 2 joists, 2 pings. One very clear and one not so. Yeah. Yeah, 2's good. Yeah, 2. Sometimes you get 3. But we're going for nice strong blue lines. This saves you removing the whole ceiling to put up new board, and there's nothing with this ceiling. go.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can see all the lines now. The ceiling has been string lined, and we are now marking up where the plasterboards are going to go. And we're going to mark up roughly, and then we'll be able to work out exactly how many boards we need. You can work this out fairly accurately before doing all this, but I find this method a little bit more precise, and we can get exactly the right number. Add a little extra just for good measure. I suspect it's about 16 boards. That's a rough calculation. I've got a few more boards to unload now. I use these handy little things. Not really worth it if on a small bit, but then you've got to walk with them a bit. You can see here we had a little bit of a walk to get them in. Not dreadful, not too far. But with two of you on it, you get them in no time. And it gives you a little boost of getting a bit of extra exercise in. Always good. And there are the 20 sheets of plasterboard. Now note how square we've stacked them. Key tools. Stanley knife, tape measure, screw gun, Autogun. This is an amazing one. I've got to say it's got to be nearly 10 years old now, still going strong. And a rest. And the main tools. Then we've got the dead men to help. You don't need that many. That's how many we bought. Let's crack on. Fill this strip first. So we pack out the areas that the electrician removed first, and this will help create a flatter ceiling for our new boards. And you can see Chris measuring the boards there. So whilst he was measuring and cutting, I was helping hold and screw. It's quite an efficient method, and you can see there we've staggered it in a brick formation, so it's of a brick pattern. This helps reduce chances of cracking by limiting the really long straight lines where plasterboards meet. And also it's very important to put plenty of screws in your boards. So it's about 7 screws per 1.2 meters wide. The more secure the plasterboard is to the ceiling, the less likely you're going to have any cracking. I hope you found this video helpful. Please subscribe if you're interested in seeing any more plastering related information or rendering, and do leave a comment because I do read them all and I will reply to them all as well. So if you have any questions or queries, always happy to answer them and help. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.